Well, everybody, welcome once again to Lightning TV. Now, Saturday night, it was league action for the first time this season. Raiders were back in town. Let's go and check out the action. So, it'll be Cowley and Piatak who get to start the game. And here we go, game's underway. Possession instantly for the team in blue. Raiders. Russell punches it off the boards, goes all the way down. Icing, of course, that won't be called. Lightning are short-handed. Just under a minute remaining on the penalty kill now for Lightning. 17:07 remaining in the first period. Opportunity now, Norris with the shot, and James, great save. Good period of pressure this from Lightning, but Jameson almost gets turned over by two blue shirts. It does break for Norris in front of his own bench, and Sam Russell now will go for a bit of a skate. Great hitters. Wells went in for the hit and came off worse with Russell there. And Wells has hurt himself. He's left various items of equipment on the ice as he's gone off, and referee Hewitt has just thrown his helmet back on. Lightning with some good tempo so far. Landsbergs got away from field there. That was unlucky. Pitchley takes the hit and stays down after the challenge. Is a hit from Griffin, and Pitchley stayed down after that. I mean, the hit was fine, and James Griffin just remonstrating slightly and picks himself up. Nothing wrong with the hit. I think it was Ranson and Chamberlain just getting a little bit tangled up there. Chamberlain ended up falling over. Stewart tries to go round his man. Good move there from Stewart. Jumps away from the potential hit. A little bit of a spring in his step, Liam Stewart. He was so frustrated at having to sit out all those games because of his ban. Norris calling for the puck, and he receives it on that occasion. Pursued by Cooper, I think. Goes out front. This time round is Lakeram. Goes up and comes off the stick of Ralph and goes into the netting. Good passage of play that from Lightning. And Russell tries to get a stick in. Shot comes in. Coming up to the last 10 seconds. Lightning going to have to do something now, or the buzzer is going to go, and that is the way it will pretty much finish this period, I think. Right hand side, Connolly. They look to get a shot away. Dan Russell got a block in. Norris and Connolly having a few words just on the buzzer there as Connolly fell over. And that's it, the end of the first 20 minutes here at the Milton Keynes Arena. The AIB Milton Keynes Lightning 0, London Raiders 0. Referee Wells just calls the players forward and gets ready to drop the puck. Slightly later than we'd hoped, obviously, but second period underway now, and straight away Lightning in possession in the form of Liam Stewart, just taking it around the side, just trying to get a shot on the near post again, and the referee has blown the whistle because the puck on that occasion was in the face cage of James. And the shot comes in. Martelli once again policing that blue line, doing that well. Pushes it round the boards once more. Norris this time will pick it up. Talbot will go out front, and he does this time round. He can't get anything on it, but nobody could see where the puck has gone, and James has covered it. Brilliant save once again. Exactly 2 minutes gone in his second period. Gets the return from Chamberlain. Jameson looking to create that space. Good pass to the stick of Jameson. Lakeram again, that's a goal! 7:01 to go in the second period. It's a power play goal for Lightning. And it's Adam Lakeram. Good build-up play this time round. Jameson gives it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain patient waiting. Lakeram just fires it down low to the left hand of Ethan James. And Lightning take the lead. Power play goal, of course. That'll put Raiders back to full strength. 10 seconds it is. The shot comes in. Great save, Headley. Another opportunity maybe from Ralph. Couldn't do it on that occasion. And Norris there just picked his pocket. Now Lightning are back to full strength. Talbot in space. Shot comes in. James, great save, just goes on the blue paint. James will have to cover up and make the save again. 37 seconds remaining now on the Lightning power play. And we're into the last 6 or so seconds. Can Raiders get a shot off? They're not going to be able to. Jameson clears his zone well, and the buzzer will sound. And as it does sound at the end of the second 20-minute period, something's changed on the scoreboard, and that means it's AIB Milton Keynes Lightning 1, London Raiders 0. And once again, it will be Raiders Eric Piatak and Lightning's captain Russell Cowley to start this final 20 minutes. Griffin, Stewart and Russell on the ice of the 4, killing the remaining 5 seconds of the penalty. Aliff trying to get some going as Landsberg's now comes out of the penalty box. Leaves a bit of a gap. Chamberlain takes his place as Landsberg skates back to the bench, and Lightning are back to full strength. So now we go to 4-on-3. All these penalties are going to unwind in the next couple of minutes. Jameson gets a stick in, can't clear it. Sylvester waits over on the right hand side for Raiders. What can Raiders get going now? Piatak just trying to move it around the passing shots, and he scores! And that's a power play goal. That will get one player returned back to the ice. Well worked goal that by Raiders, got to say. 4-on-3. Piatak just bide this time. Straight in the middle. Aaron Connolly deserves that goal. Does Aaron Connolly? He's worked very, very hard this game so far. It's one apiece. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 14-15 remaining in this third period. Relf will try and ditch it down and get around Martelli, which he does, but the big figure of James Griffin is there. Connolly into the middle, scorer of the Raiders goal, gets another shot away, goes wide into the left-hand side, and Chamberlain was too static there. Connolly again. Traffic in front of Headley. Headley takes the hit. The arm goes up. There'll be a penalty on the play, and Jordan Headley has stayed down there. I think he's okay. Physio just going out to just check on Jordan Headley, just make sure everything is okay. Looks like it is. Aliff, Piatak. Looking to spread it out. Barry waits. Traffic in front of Headley now. And this is where the line, you've got to be careful, because one thing that... another penalty coming on the play, and well, and it was an awkward hit. He's got to call the penalty. And it was Sam Russell that made the hit. Jameson again, just lifts it through, gives it to Latram on the blue line. That's a great play. Norris is down there as well, just fires it across, and there's no angle for him. And Nags will come and collect, and Lightning are back to full strength. Sam Russell goes to the bench, replaced by Talbot. Chamberlain out on the ice as well now. Connolly gets pocket picked by Chamberlain. Yes, and the shot comes in, and Norris makes it 2-1. And it was Connolly that was dispossessed on the blue line. And for all the good work that Aaron Connolly's put in right the way through this game, he'll be frustrated with that with 5:02 to go. Just gets dispossessed on the blue line. Bobby Chamberlain gives it to Norris, who just tucks that away past the despairing Ethan James. It's a 2-1 game, 5:02 to go. And Lightning retaining enough possession just to stop Raiders pulling their netmind up in favour of that extra skater. Sean Easton pointing the way, trying to get the puck up the ice, which they can't do. Coming up to the 40-second mark now. Once again, James looks towards his bench, and now he goes. Shot comes in. Headley blocks. Headley blocks again. Empty net with Raiders. Opportunity now for Lightning. All the way down the ice. Just goes wide. And it'll be blown, and that'll come back up the far end. .23 seconds to go. The puck's punched down, all the way down. He just hits the post. So close to just finishing it off. 12 seconds to go. Stewart in possession now. Just dinks it on the boards. Talbot. What can Chamberlain do? He gets the shot away. He's on his feet. And Bobby Chamberlain finishes the game with 5 seconds to go. On his knees. Empty net goal. Well, there you go, the first 2 league points in the bag for this season. It's going to be a long season, though, between now and next April, of course, in Coventry. And after the game, I caught up with Lightning head coach Lewis Clifford. Well, Cliff, the first league game, you wanted to get a start. And I keep saying it's a long time till next April. You got that start tonight, but that was a tense affair, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, probably too tense. Probably we allowed it to be a bit more tense than it should have been. I think we've got the makings of a really good team here, but there's certain situations at the moment we're not handling as best as we probably could. It's a work in progress very much. We're still missing a couple of key players, certainly on the back end and in net. But it wasn't pretty at times, but sometimes, playing desperate hockey is a good way to be.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, we said this last time they were in the barn. Raiders make you work really hard for every single puck, don't they?
Oh yeah, they graft all night, and you know that coming in. You just look at the names on their team sheet, and you're like, grafter. You know it's not going to be an easy night anytime you play against that team, and they've got an unreal goalie in the net. Everyone works hard, so they're a tough nut to crack.
It was good to have some additions here tonight as well. Particularly Jordan Headley, of course, helping out. But Malik Martelli, what a game!
Yeah, Farney's been talking to me about Malik for a while, saying he needs an opportunity to showcase himself at a higher level. Fantastic job tonight. I can see exactly why Farney's so so fond of him. I look forward to him being able to play more games for us in the future when his schedule allows.
Lee Jameson as well tonight, rolling back the years. I mean, with the absence of people like Ross Green and Lewis Christie, you've got to rely on people like Jamo to step up, and he did that in big chunks tonight. Yeah,
everyone stepped up tonight, I think, but certainly like the guys, probably 6 forwards and 4D that killed that 5-minute penalty, and obviously heads in the pipes. That's what won us the game. As soon as that 5-minute kill was done, we had all the momentum, scored pretty soon after it, and managed to edge our way to the end there. But yeah, like you said, I forgot to mention, Heads was huge for us tonight. A lad that I've known since he was 8 or 9 years old and first put on the kit, and it was fantastic that he was able to come and help us out tonight, and he just gave the boys a platform to go out there and do what they needed to.
As I say, tense out there tonight, but smiles at the end. You got the points. It just gives you a bit of a head of steam on the road again tomorrow, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. We've got some wrongs to correct, I think, from the last time we played in Bracknell. In Slough. They're again a bit like Raiders. They work hard, and if you go in there and you don't match their intensity, you don't match their work rate, they're behind the 8 ball before the pucks even hit the ice. And tomorrow we have to have a steely determination, a bit like we did probably for the last 10 or so minutes tonight. We need to just keep that up and roll straight into tomorrow's game.
Brilliant. Well, Cliff, thanks very much for chatting to us as normal. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
So many thanks once again for Lewis Clifford for taking the time to chat to us after the game. Don't forget, 7 o'clock face-off next Saturday here at the Milton Keynes Arena. League action once again. Peterborough Phantoms are back. You can get all the details on the Lightning website, of course, and keep your eye out for the highlights on Monday night. We'll see you then.